fall at your call. 4 rounds, 3 minutes. Let's see if we can get the kind of action that we've been looking for all night, and that is me watching somebody hit the canvas.
I mean, I don't think you will see any of these boys hit the canvas, but we will have some action. I love watching Perez fight. He's game. He always brings it.
Oh, yeah. Did we have Perez on at the Indigo?
Yeah.
I do remember him. You're right. He is an action fighter. Good stuff. So Jadon Pryor is going to have a live opponent tonight, have his hands full. Perez does come to fight.
I just falling short of his shots a little bit, but he did at the speed of his shots, but Perez just manages to get out of the way. Both falling shots, to be honest, falling short shots.
Okay. Well, you know, I'll tell you, Jadon's in a bit tough for his 5th fight. And this is what can happen. Jadon is 3-1, and it can then produce a bit more difficult path for you. And they're going to test you earlier to make sure that you're worth the investment. You just see a big overhand right from Perez, and that's what we mean by he comes to fight. He's an exciting guy. He's not here to just lay down. He's going to test you. If you're not ready for this level, you'll find out tonight. Good jab coming all the way from the hip. You don't want to get hit with that. And that is because I believe Pryor's guard was up and he couldn't see the shot coming off of Perez's hip. He came right up over Pryor's guard and caught him with one. That's another kind of veteran move there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Pryor's not the biggest guy, but Perez is a lot smaller than him. He's probably not used to fighting fighters that small. So he's finding it hard to find a range and where he needs to be with his feet.
And the angles are surprising him a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely. The movement of Perez is just, he's a bit all over the place, but he's not out of range to throw back. You have to be really careful. Oh, good counter there from Perez.
I like Pryor's intention on his punches. He's not finding the mark just yet. To your point, I think the angles are difficult for him. Maybe it is the height, and he's missing, and he's fortunate that every time he misses, Perez does not make him pay, but I don't know that that's going to hold true later in the fight. But Perez also finds his range and is able to punch between Pryor's punches. If that happens, Pryor could be in trouble if he keeps missing the mark as wide as he's missing it in the first round. You're not going to land every punch, but you don't want to miss by that wide either.
No, not that wide, yeah. Especially if you're throwing more than one as well. It makes you vulnerable, throws your balance, and gives your opponent a bigger target because when you miss so wide.
And a shorter fighter can come underneath those shots and give you some trouble to the body, and also catch you to the chin with something you just never see coming, which we all know in boxing is the cardinal sin. You definitely don't want to get caught with something you don't see coming. Jadon Boom Boom Pryor. Round 2 starts with the same kind of offense that we saw in round 1. He's not giving up ground. Looking to dictate with his jab. I think that's a good start. He's got to stay defensively responsible, as we have seen. Perez is a counter puncher and is looking for his opportunities there. So if Pryor's able to stay busy and find the mark as he's doing now in the second round, much better than in the first, I think we will have an entertaining.
I mean, he's throwing in combinations, he's doing all the right things, but he's still not finding the target, Pryor.
Now, when Perez misses with those wide shots, what does Pryor need to come back with to make him pay for that? These shots that Perez is missing with, really do create opportunity, do they not?
They do. They most definitely do. And I think the safest.
Seeing two right hands in a row, right on the mark, and it hasn't inspired Pryor to bring his left hand up yet. So he's going to stay open for it until he does that. And this is what I meant by he's got to remain defensively responsible, because Perez will counterpunch and look for the counterpunch. Oh, was it the same right hand that hurt him?
Same right hand, yeah. His knees just buckled a little bit. Now that left hand's coming up. But you don't want us to get to that. I think that the safest punch for Pryor to try and land is just the jab.
Settle all of his business down a bit.
If you can't find the jab, you can't find anything. You've got to find the jab first, find that target, and then the other shots come from it.
And don't let Perez punch over the jab. Like, you gotta bring that jab right back to your head. Because the right hand from Perez is coming right over the top of that jab. He's holding it so low. It was low enough to score him a nice body shot and stop Perez's offense for a minute, but then Perez comes back with 2 body shots of his own. A nice hook left
way too much
from Perez, followed up by a right over Perez. And I was
all action.
Critical of these wide winging shots that Perez was throwing and missing, but I tell you what, when they don't miss, they make for some hell of a good punches.
They do, but even the jab's heavy on Perez. When he throws the jab, it's a good jab. He lands it flush. Pryor's not finding the way out. He's not managing to get out of the way.
And when he does get out of the way, he's not in position to punch, which is a mistake. That means he can't make Perez pay for missing those big shots.
That was a good body shot in the end.
Very good fight, interesting fight. And you called it right from the very beginning, and we knew Perez came to do exactly what we're seeing.
It's weird because Pryor shapes up well, he's throwing nice shots. But I don't know what it is. I don't know why he can't find the target, and I can't figure out, why he's falling short and getting hurt the way he is. Because he doesn't look a bad fight. He shapes up well, his balance is good. He's throwing these shots well, but maybe he's not moving his feet in close enough, or I'm not sure. It's that's what it is, to be honest.
Do you think the counterpunching might have made him just a hair slower on his offense, meaning that he's worried about what's coming back, so he's not meeting the target because he's worried about missing and getting counterpunched?
Well, I don't even think he's worried about the comeback because he's eating the shots, he's getting hit still. It's not like he's out of the way and he's putting these shots back so he can be out of the way when they come back. He's putting these shots back and still getting hit. So I just can't put my finger on it. I just still think he just needs to start with the jab.
Yeah.
If he can find the jab, then no, the shots he's looking for will come. But Perez might just be a little bit quicker and awkward. I mean, he is just throwing shots from the hip, crossing his feet, bending his head low. He's just doing anything you're not meant to do, but it's effective. So, I mean, you can't really fault it, can you? Or criticize it.
Yeah, you're right. It shouldn't work, but it's working.
I mean, I guess it's making him harder to read. It's always easier to read a well-schooled boxer because you can see what's coming because you know what you're meant to do.
And to Perez's credit, what he might have downloaded in the first round is what is difficult for Pryor to do. To your point, and you just keep doing that thing that he has to figure out. If you can't solve the puzzle, then you just keep presenting him with the same problem.
He's just falling short with these shots. I can't put my finger on it because he doesn't shape up a bad fight.
He's also now letting Perez just run it. That is disrespectful. He's not even using his proper footwork, Perez, to get in or to jab in. He's just running in.
But even in close, he threw a flow and
still not there.
He missed it.
And with all due respect, it's not like Perez is some defensive mastermind. His head movement isn't crazy. So if you're not able to catch a fighter that moves the way Perez moves, you're going to be in trouble when you get to a guy who really is a good defensive acumen.
Maybe Perez is aiming for the chest for now. Maybe the head movement is a bit too confuse it from even there. I mean, I'm not sure. That's a good battle to the body from Perez.
That's a slapping punch. But he should be getting hit with it.
That's it. Just aim for the body.
Nice body shot.
Just aim for the body for now.
Yeah, hit what you can find. You should be able to find that body. That's good. Downstairs, upstairs, and that created an opportunity upstairs for Pryor. And he took it.
Maybe Pryor needs to just get rough.
Yeah, because you know what? Perez's feints are working now.
They are.
He's making Pryor bite on the feint because he's respecting the punch.
I think Pryor should just get in close and just make it a scrap for this last round. Just keep it there.
There it is.
And then be careful what's coming back, because when you do get in close, Perez just goes into a shell. He's too comfortable there in that distance. Even though he's a smaller fighter, he's comfortable in that distance where he has a bit more room to breathe and think.
And whenever Perez hits him, Pryor's willing to reset, which gives Perez confidence that these punches are effective. And even with the slapping shot, if it hits you and it doesn't hurt, you don't have to reset. They come back with the counter punch, and like you say, stay in the action, and that will make Perez think again about punching the next time.
I think I got Perez winning this fight, to be honest. He's putting in the most work, grabbing the more eye-catching punches, but I know the more work. You know what? He is working. He's throwing his shot, but I just need to see them landing. He's not landing enough for me. He's throwing and missing and falling short. He needs to I think he should just smother the work, get it close, and just aim for the body. Just target the body for now.
And to your point, we can't forget that Pryor was hurt in this fight.
Yeah.
Was that the second round?
Yeah, second round, yeah. His knees just popped right in front of us. I think it's just stay for that jab, work his way in and then go to the body. He's not finding much to the head. There we go, a good stab to the body there from Perez. Keep Perez there on the back foot, don't let him jump in. Just keep him there, just keep that jab out.
Yeah, be first.
That's where he wants to be, that's a good shot.
That's it. And following it up.
He wants to stay there and just make Perez uncomfortable. That's where he wants to be. Good shot again from Pryor.
And there it is. Pryor took a shot and returned with a shot. However, he didn't keep that up. But when that happens, he wins the exchange. If he lets Perez punctuate the exchange, is how he could be losing these rounds.
Now this is where he's in trouble. When he's allowing Perez to push him back, this is where Pryor's in trouble. Good right hand again from Perez. Pryor just hurt him. This way he wants to step on him. He's got him in the rope. You want to step on him? What? You can't afford to let this fight slip. It's too close. That's a good step for the body from Pryor, but he wants to stay on that work. In this round, he's got working enough in it. But I think he's lost confidence in missing so much in the rounds before.
There's an overhand right available to Pryor, especially when he sets it up with that jab.
But he's missed it so much, he's not confident throwing it. That's a good shot.
That's the one.
But then he copped one back, he copped two back. Good right hand there from Perez.
And that's because the jab hand, the left of Pryor, is so low. And it's staying in his belt line the whole fight. That right hand is open for Perez the whole fight.
Good combination there from Pryor. Got to be careful for Perez to come back with something.
I'll tell you what, when you feint a guy like Perez, you don't want to do it with your chin. Do it with your shoulders.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, good jab again. Perez's jab's lovely. So it's just a nice stiff jab. Perez has controlled the pace of this fight. He's fought at his pace. He's taken a breather when he wanted to. He's worked when he wanted to. He's pushed Pryor back when he wanted to. He's moved back when he wanted to. I mean, he's been in total control of this fight.
And he's made Pryor doubt himself.
Yeah.
Because missing those shots like that will be demoralizing. You're faster than him, you're longer than him, you think you're a better fighter than him. How come these punches aren't finding the target? And then when you get hit with some winging slap and shot, it makes you think, what the hell's going on here? I gotta tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the referee scorecard. Referee Sean McAvoy scores about 39 to 37. And your winner,